This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a man, it's Turner. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the match.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Marshall quick to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Might as well stick with him. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Back to pass, it's Turner. Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. At the 35, he's open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Plows through the defense. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. Marshall quick to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Turner. Finds his back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Marshall.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They'll keep it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking for the score. Touchdown! They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Off. Dropping back, it's Turner. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. The sure hands, it's Turner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds a man in the middle. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The give to the big fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outs.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pop. Looking for space. It's McDonald. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
I know this guy.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go right back to the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Pirates on the move. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Floating away. He's going to take off. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Gonna run it. It's McDonald. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just to execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Love the effort on.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Might be looking to run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the run, it's McDonald. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And I like the defense.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be
turning it on. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them.
Breaks into the open. Spinderella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. This Boston College offense has it working. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's McDonald. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Gets it to him on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense is just...
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The give to the tailback. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's McDonald.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Trying to impose their will with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to...
Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today.
So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Trying to escape and get it himself. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Quarterback adapted. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it all right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Forced out of the pocket. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Now adjusting. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in home-standing Michigan State. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Second down, he'll throw it. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. Sparty's defensive front is dominating, and they have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. He'll get rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone.
They've got a first down here to open the period. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. Boston College right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game.
From the gun, the ground game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and that's back to...
He'll start this drive firing. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game.
They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Now, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but...
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it.
There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And the offense punt.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Franklin. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Kept it loose past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down. Creates a little space. Turning it on! The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Boston College wants to play fast. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Going to swing it on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are. And he's
got some room headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Man, coaches always talk about starting fast, and
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. That's midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on fourth. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
man, I'm 4th and 2. I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
This Boston College offense has it working. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's dragged down. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Boston College right back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense
looking for a gap. It's McDonald. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. So now it's second and long. Keeps it on the draw. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's out past the 35. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Pressure coming. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a huge play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Here comes the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's going to run it at the 45 on his way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive. with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They run the reverse. Oh, better look out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Hauls it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to take off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy...
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 35. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The lone back's got it. Fighting off the defense. Another broken tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to...
Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Boston College Eagles taking on the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He leaves it with his back. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's a good response by this defense.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The running back has it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this. Picked off! What a play to set him up! What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
And that's just excellent coverage.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. It's a reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Boston College right back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Franklin. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use them. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. This offense starts deep in a hole. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down. Loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Just tried to get the ball to the outside, and that was almost picked off. It'll be 4th down.
You can just start to...
Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rushes on him. Fires one high and deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Boston College wants to play fast. Wants to throw on 3rd. Here's a heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense